Hello and welcome everyone. Today I'm headed to the southern coast to get a moose by a bridge. The concept for this mission is simple, but it'll prove to be easier said than done. Dock has a bit of a challenge for me this time around. I'll need to travel to the train bridge at Balmont Railroad and harvest a moose downed with a bow and a hit to the heart. The spot I need to get to surrounds the railroad bridge near the mouth of the main river. To complete the mission, the harvest needs to be made within the small highlighted area. Thankfully though, an epic shot doesn't have to be made from the bridge itself. First I'll scout the area, pick my targets, then return to make the harvest. Since the river flows through the middle, I'll search during the afternoon for drink zones. Other spots to check might be the hunting structure to the south for feed and rest zones, or simply scout for tracks that are passing through. Once I pick a target, I'll find a good spot to hide, then call the animal in. The heart is a hard target to hit, so this may take a few tries to do. For this, I'll be bringing along the trusty old Bear Claw Light with the 600 grain arrows. A bow can do the job at about 60 meters, but since I need to get a heart shot, I want to get within 40 meters or less. So I'll bring along the moose collar to coax them in. So, first things first. I spawned in north of the bridge, then hiked my way down to the edge of the region. I could fast travel into the outpost just outside of the region, but it's too close and will scare away a lot of the moose. So I set up a tent 250 meters away to return to later. I came back a little after noon. The bridge will make an excellent spot to glass for moose, so I followed the railroad tracks. I found 3 single animal zones to hunt within the highlighted area. I also found 2 small herds just outside of the area as well. Even though they're beyond the border, they're within calling range, so if I run out of options, I can bring them in that way if I have to. With a variety of possibilities to choose from, I regrouped back at the tent. I plan to go after the ones within the highlighted area first. The bull to the southeast is the biggest, so I'll begin with him. I still had a few hours left in the drink time, so I grabbed my bow and headed back out. I found a cozy little bush to hide in at about 60 meters away. With the wind in my favor, I began calling him in. On my third attempt, he took the bait. And he's down. A heart shot for sure. Having him get that close before taking the shot was a rush. He's got a good rack on him too. And he's a gold, scoring 198.9. This brown level 3 is a great harvest, and I couldn't be happier to get him. The 600 grain arrow got him through the heart and right lung on the first try as well, so I was super relieved and surprised with my success. Gladly, I accepted the harvest. I then waited for a mission completion that never showed. Bewildered, I quickly checked the map and discovered I was just barely outside the highlighted area. With all the intensity of calling in the bull, I forgot to check the map. A bit deflated, I headed out again to try to complete the mission with the other bull. I tried a similar strategy with him, but he wasn't all that interested. As I started to sneak around to get closer, I inadvertently called in the herd of moose outside of the region. It was good to know that they could be called in, but I wanted to get that bull, not one of the cows. After they left, I snuck around the edge. This one was in a tricky spot. I tried on 2 separate occasions to get in close and get a good angle on him, but both times I got busted by the wind. Without a solid opportunity, I held my shots, not wanting to screw it up and miss the heart. I may have blown my cover for now, but he will return another day, so I wasn't out of luck yet. On my final attempt, I spawned in at the outpost just north of the bridge mid-afternoon. He was a good distance away, so it was a good bet I didn't spook him by spawning in. Sure enough, he was there again, and in a better spot too. I crawled up a little closer for a better position, then started to coax him in. He turned out to be a better listener this time around. I pulled out the bow in anticipation of a good frontal shot. And he's down quickly. I double-checked to make sure that he was within the area. Okay, let's go see if I got him in the heart. And indeed I did. This guy is a silver level 3, scoring 154.16. He's not as big as the first, but still a decent-sized bull. My shot sailed right through, nicking the top of his heart on the way. With the shot on a moose that hit the heart with a bow, I completed the mission. Well, it took a couple tries to get there, but overall I'm happy with the hunt. Even though I had a few failed attempts, I'm 2 for 2 with heart shots on moose, so I'm pretty pleased with that. This now completes the final mission for Dock 11 through 20, so I've now wrapped up another leg of the Layton missions. The countdown to the final 3 has begun. If this video was helpful or you learned something along the way, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll be adding more of these guides as I go along with my progression, so be sure to check in for more Call of the Wild content. Thanks for watching.